Hi guys. So I didn't vlog for like the last 2 days. I did vlog a lot, and then I'd been editing and vlogging a ton, and like vlogging that day, editing that night, getting stuff ready, and like doing all this YouTube stuff, along with like doing schoolwork and going to Walmart, and like that's a huge story time. And so I was like really tired, and so the next day I was like, I'm not filming, I'm not editing, I'm not doing any of this. Like, I need a break. Like, I need to stop because I'm stressed out. So on the 30th was the first day I wasn't vlogging, like, barely at all, or I wasn't vlogging at all or something. I don't know. Later that night, I just got into, like, the worst mood. I don't know if, like, it has to do with the fact that I wasn't vlogging and, like, doing that all day. Like, I get to talk to you guys and like do social media, and I love doing social media more than anything, but I was just like in the worst mood. And I know I told you guys that I was going to bring you along like on this journey with me to kind of like doing better and getting better so that I can kind of go back to the channel that I wanted, and trying to like not get emotional about this, but it's very hard. Some people were saying like this is too much, or this is too little, or you're not showing both sides of things, so you seem kind of crazy, like so I'm trying to kind of balance it out. I'm not going to share too much like with doctor appointments or medication or anything like that, but I am going to share more of my feelings so that you guys kind of like understand like what is going on. Like 1 minute Gwen's happy, 1 minute she's not here, 1 minute she's upset. So basically I had been vlogging and doing lots of things, and for anyone that knows me, they know that I like whenever I get things accomplished, I feel amazing. Whenever I'm busy, I feel amazing. But the thing is, they also know that I have anxiety. Like I have really bad anxiety. And a lot of people do. It's not uncommon. And that's what I had been doing for like the last few days when I got home to Oregon. I went on the plane all day and then came home and did some schoolwork and did the dishes and did a little bit of vlogging. And then the next day I had gone to the gym and did schoolwork and vlogged and did like 10 other things. And then the next day I did like pretty much the same thing. I was just so angry last night, and it was like I'm that kind of person that like if I get angry, I usually end up crying. But yesterday, like, I was past that point. And normally, like, I get angry, and so I get mean, and then I get like more angry, and I get quiet. And when I'm like angry quiet, it's not good. And then so those are kind of the stages of my anger. Like angry, I get frustrated, and then angry, I get mean and like nasty. Like I feel like a bad person when I'm that nasty, but it's not on purpose. Like I'm not really that person. I'm just very angry. And then the next stage is like angry to the point where I'm crying and like shaking and yelling and upset. And then I guess I've never seen the stage that's beyond that, but like basically that's how I was yesterday. Like I was past the point of crying. Like I had like a moment of tears, but then it was like I was just quiet. Like I was angry to the point where my chest was hurting, and like it almost felt like it was my heart. And I've had like that kind of pain before, like with breakups and with fighting with people and being upset and that kind of stuff. But like my heart just hurt like for over an hour, and I was just angry. Like I tried so hard to fix it. I have been working on coping skills, and if you guys want me to do like a video on coping skills or like what I do specifically, I'll just tell you guys what I did yesterday. First thing I was doing was watching YouTube, because sometimes like that's especially a common thing for me. Like I like to watch YouTubers and comment and make people feel good by commenting nice things and giving people likes. Or I'll watch like Pretty Little Liars or Grey's Anatomy. Those are my two favorite shows right now. I did that for a long time. I was getting more angry, and I don't know why. Like I still usually whenever I get upset, I end up talking it out or figuring it out as to why I was so upset. But I really like couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't know why I'm so pissed off, but I spent pretty much like half of the day, like throughout the night, being angry. And I don't know why. Like, I don't like doing that. I don't like being angry. I'm not that kind of person inside. And I think that's also a struggle I have, which I'm not afraid to say. Like, some people are like, why are you telling people your feelings? Like, that's not something you say, whatever. But, like, I think it's important for people to share their journey and their coping skills and their feelings, because it's not only a helpful outlet, but it's also like something other people can relate to, and it's something other people can watch and be like, dude, I totally feel you. Like, I understand that. I feel the same way. Or like, that happened to me like a month ago, and you know, that was great that I can see that I'm not the only one going through it. Like, that's kind of the reason why I'm being so open about this, is like, I'm not sharing too much for my future job if YouTube ends up not being a job, but I'm not sharing too little to the point where, like, you know, I seem weird because my moods keep changing. And I was talking to my mom, and I was like, I don't know what my problem is, but like, I'm angry. Like, I want to hit something. I'm angry. I want to yell. I'm mad. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be near anybody. I'm just angry. And she was like, well, do one of your coping skills. And so I have like a list of coping skills for like certain moods. And to be honest, like, it's a really great thing to do. I encourage people to make a list of like certain coping skills, or just like certain things you've done in the past where you're in a certain mood and you've done something and it's really helped. Just make sure it's like a healthy thing. Like, don't drink or do drugs or self-harm or binge eat whenever you're in like a mood just because it might make you feel better or might change your mood. Those are unhealthy coping skills. Do something healthy, like watching a show and seeing a friend, something like that. Actually, like, looking at the list just like pissed me off. I was like, none of this is gonna help. This isn't making me better. Like, screw this. So what I ended up doing was taking a walk with like my music on, and I ended up crying like midway walking to like this bench near my neighborhood. And I sat there for a while, and I was like, I'm just past the point of crying. And like, I've never been past that point. Like, I've never been so angry that I'm not crying it out. I'm just angry. Like, my heart hurts. I'm angry. My chest hurts. Like, it's not going away. Then I walked like to my school, or like my old high school. And that's like half a mile. And that was at like 8 o'clock. And so then I saw that the football team was practicing. And I was like, well, I don't want to walk back home because I don't feel better. I don't feel less angry. And I was like, so I'll just think about all the things in my life, like high school and going back and leaving, and, you know, how things could have been different. And, you know, I still don't fully understand why I was so angry compared to the day before when I was like in a depressed mode at nighttime. And so that's something I also noticed, is that things happen more at nighttime. And so I watched the football team for a long, long time. Like, it was like over an hour. And I just noticed that the longer I was watching, the less angry I was becoming. Like, I just came more to like a calm state. It wasn't really like that I was happy. It was just that I wasn't as angry. And so then at like 9:30, I walked home. Hi guys. You guys might be like, Gwen, what the hell? Like, you keep filming while you're sitting on the floor, and like, these are different scenes. Like, what's going on? Like, what are you doing? I'm filming on the floor because my laptop is down here. So basically, I have my charger running through the back of my bed and like to the extension cord that's next to where I sleep, because I have my lights right here plugged into the extension cord, my phone charger, and like some other things. I don't know. I think there's like a fan plugged in there because like I have to have the fan because like it's summertime, you know. Today I have a lot of goals for today. Like, I have to go to the gym. That is something I have to to do. I just hate walking there and back. Like, my stepdad went this morning, which means like I'm not gonna get to drive there because gonna get my coffee. I'm not gonna get to drive there because I don't have my license, so I only get to drive if I go at the same time as him. And he went at 9 a.m. and y'all know my sleeping schedule is effed up right now, so I was not about to get up before 9 a.m. to get ready to go to the gym. My goal for today is to go to the gym. I kind of want to paint my nails white just because I don't plan on getting acrylics anytime soon. I keep on saying I'm never going to get them again, but like that's such a lie. Like I know for a fact I'm going to get them for prom, and if I didn't say this already, I probably didn't. I am going back to school next year, so not this summer or anything like that. I'm going to finish up Algebra 2 and Chemistry online. And then I'm going back for my senior year, and that's because I want to walk to graduate. I want my family to be able to see that and have that experience, and I want to go to senior prom and stuff like that. My goal, like I was saying, was that I am going to paint my nails like white because white is a very summer color, and I've done it like every summer since I was 12, I think. This camera only films or like records for 12 minutes and like something seconds, and so whenever that's up, I have to upload it to my computer, and then I can film more throughout that day. But I don't always have, like, I'm not always at home when I'm filming stuff and all that, so I can only film so much. So I want an SD card that will let me film a lot longer than what I can right now. So that's like one thing I need to get. There's another thing, there's lighting. I need more lighting for my filming, especially my main channel videos. I need lighting for that because I have a ring light. I think everyone knows that I have a ring light, but I need more lighting, especially like more professional. And I also want 2 new cameras. One will be vlogging. The vlogging one I'll probably get a lot sooner, but the main channel one, I will probably have to save up like for a long time to get, and like right now, and for probably like the rest of the time that I have a job, each paycheck I either split in half or I put 70% into my savings, and that's for college. I had the most bougie breakfast, you guys. I made eggs with garlic, salt, and pepper, and then put avocado on top of the egg, and I had a plum, and it was so bougie, and it was good, and I was like, yes, Gwen. I'm basically just gonna show you guys me cleaning my room, and like if you don't like that, then like bye.